home run he hit earlier. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Hey, did a good one here right now.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
See it, drive it, let's go, kid.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. That gets down, and the inning will continue. The runner scores from second. Now the relay home. And not in time as the second run scores. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Matt Baldwin. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he swings and lifts an easy fly ball into shallow center field. Oh, and he misses it. The run scores from second. It's 5-2. Number 44 will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Tejeda going back on it. Gone!
Well, he didn't have to supply a whole lot of power with that one. He catches the fastball, and all he had to do is just really make a nice swing, which he did right there. And that ball just did not stop carrying.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. Nick Vogel earns his first win of the season. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered with runners in scoring position a couple of times.
A fast-developing prospect has his first encounter with the media. If his progress continues, it will be the first of many such encounters. This aspect of life as a ball player will demand the learning of an entirely new kind of skill set.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Digging in the switch hitter, number 44. And pitchers beware because he's been off the charts hot to start the season. Right side hit hard, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
That's the 7th game he's hit in. Look out, 7 games.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jim Farrar.
Jim Farrar.
Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance, number 44. He'll hit from the left side of the plate in this matchup. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. Pulliam rounds third and is digging for the plate. The relay throw. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry. And striding in once again, number 44. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. A man at third with 1 away.
Hey, see it. drive it.
He pulls this one into right. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's 5-2.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty.
Ready once again. Douglas McGill comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Douglas McGill.
Popped up. Number 44 is there for it. 1 down. Digging in to try it again. Number 44. Switch hitter batting left here. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Haniger rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his third RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
Now
digging in once again, Eduardo Delgado. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Arkansas leads this thing 6-2. Ready for another shot now. Luis Mejia. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Barry Schreiber takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. So that just about does it. Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop. Stepping in, number 44. And he's been one of the league's big stories in April, having come out of the gates extremely hot at the plate. In there, a base hit.
Eight-game streak. He's swinging the bat really well.
Stepping up now, Eduardo Delgado. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game. So stepping in, Herb Lynn. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So they pick up 3 runs. Digging in now, Hugh Eubanks. The windup and the 0-1. Hit to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. With a moment now, let's have a look.
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game. He absolutely smoked that ball right there. The infielder was ducking to get out of the way of it.
Into the box now, Eric Raimo.
Right fielder, Eric Raimo.
Ready on 1 and 2. Hit on the ground to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, he hit that ball hard right there. I think he got a little bit lucky. If it's at somebody, probably a double play.
Digging in for his second at bat, Hugh Eubanks. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Eubanks.
To first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. At the plate, number 44. He'll hit from the right side of the batter's box against the left-handed pitcher. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Stepping into the box, number 44. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. That gets down, and the inning continues. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going.
He's been looking really good. Another hit, another multi-hit game. This hot streak has been really fun to watch him perform.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in, Eduardo Delgado. A hit in 2 tries so far. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the... Stepping up to the plate, number 44. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. Line drive to center field. Dean is there now to put this one away for the 3rd out as they'll strand that potential. A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Sergio Villarreal claims the win out of the pen, his first. Rob Alsweed closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight for my partners in. Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series. Now batting, number 44. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is lined into left field, a base hit.
Hey, that ball was hit hard.
Well, that base hit right there gives him 9-game hitting streak.
Standing in, Lincoln Pulliam is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Popped up, back behind second. McGill is there for it, and that's the 3rd out. So a couple of hits here in the top half, but nothing.
Come on, let's get one.
Striding in, number 44. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Line towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. So coming to the plate, Miguel Campos. He's off to a good start at the plate. The average coming in just under 300. On the ground to third. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this trying to pick things up where we left off. Ray Conley. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A double play ball to second. 4, 3 apparently, as he decides not to go after the double play that could have gotten him out of the inning. Into the box now, number 44. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hot shot on the ground is short. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the 1st out. Stepping into the box, number 44, batting from the right side with the southpaw on the mound. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. Digging in, number 44. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run.
Well, that blast.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion. 6-1 the final. Arkansas slugged their way to victory with 15 hits.
A player who's had a hot start at the plate gets a check-in from his batting coach. If rapport can be established early on with a player, then all the sooner can come trust and coachability.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes. Digging in the switch hitter, number 44. He went deep last night twice. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Reyna sprinting after it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Ready for another chance? Rich Tippett 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing and a liner. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one into end. Digging in to try it again. Number 44. He hit a sac fly earlier. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Reyna moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rodney Schmidt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. Striding in once again, number 44. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Reyna will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. And he will scurry back. Digging in once again, Thomas Good. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit to first. Scooped up. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Settling in now, number 44. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Shot towards second. But this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Freddie Newcomb.
Shortstop, Freddie Newcomb.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
And oh, that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Well, that's going to go as a base hit, no doubt about it. But I love the effort.
Ready once again, number 44. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
Number 44.
First offering on its way. Left side. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Heredia.
Runners off for second. Rolled slowly to first. Right to him. And he'll just step on first here to take the sure out. Into the box now, Lincoln Pulliam.
Second baseman, Lincoln Pulliam.
Hey, come on, big dog.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Imro giving chase. And he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Herb Lynn. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Stepping into the box, Michael Chu, and these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant
swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas. So coming to the plate, Jeff MacArthur, the early season average pushing up near 350, so he's definitely been a bright spot for his ball club. On the ground to the right side. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Infield single is innocent.
Coming to the plate now, number 44, and he's been one of the league's big stories in April, having come out of the gates extremely hot at the plate. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Drilled to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. At the plate, Eduardo Delgado. His average coming into this one is just barely over 200, so he'll be looking to turn the page on a slow start here. Grounder down the line at third. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, nice job right there.
Now at the plate, number 44, batting from the right side with the southpaw on the mound. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Polito rounds third and is digging for the plate. In to score is the runner from first. Now a 5-0 lead. And he is in there. Digging in for his second at-bat, Guillermo Heredia. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Set to deal on 2-2. Soft liner towards first. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning. And they get the double play at third. Into the box, Jeff MacArthur. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. On the ground up the middle, reined in. One there, relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Now at the plate, number 44. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run.
I'll tell you, he was part of
trying to pick things up where he left off, number 44. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Swing and a line drive. And this is called a foul ball. Maybe by a matter of inches that time. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So 3 runs on.
Oh, big dog, right time.
Stepping in, number 44. He'll hit from the right side of the batter's box against the left-handed pitcher. From the belt, the pitch. Line towards center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit. This one ends with a 10-5 score. The Arkansas Travelers slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the rubber man. In now, number 44. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Swing and a miss, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Tippett moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Travelers lead it 1-0. Digging in, Thomas Good.
First baseman.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Grounded to the right. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning.
Now batting.
So digging in now, number 44 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
So striding forward now, Freddie Newcomb.
The shortstop, Freddie Newcomb.
Hard on the ground towards short. There's one. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come into. Score from third. Number 44 will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. The 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Imro going back. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, a double play. Ready now, number 44. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Number 44.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air out to left. Tippett is in pursuit. Makes the play, one away. 4-2 the final score tonight. Barry Schreiber wins his 3rd of the season.
A hitter on a hot streak receives kudos from his batting coach.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Now at the plate, Tomas Padilla. He comes into this one having sputtered out of the gate this season. The average is under the 200 mark at this point. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Settling in now, Sean Bell, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. And he is in there.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter.
Stepping into the box, number 44. The early season numbers look very good as he is up over 400 here to begin the campaign. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Bell comes up with it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively, courtesy of. These guys can really defend. All you got to do.
Striding in once again, Tomas Padilla.
Tomas Padilla.
From the belt, the pitch. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 44. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Line drive to center field. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Oh, shit. Go, bitch. Go, bitch. Go.
Gamble rounds the corner and is headed home. The relay throw. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Man, that was a comedy of errors right there. They're kicking the ball all over the yard, and the runner on first comes all the way around to score. So you wonder why managers retire early? There's your answer right there.
Looked like a sinker there, but he got under it anyway. This is lifted out to left. Finley has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Ready once again, Damian Rhodes. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point.
Your pitch right here. Hey, now we got two.
The 0-2 delivery. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Well, he got ahead early.
Coming to the plate now, Ramon Padilla. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk.
Ramon Padilla.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is taken in for out number 1. Ready for another chance.
Leading off
number
for
44. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
44.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now the pitch. Just short, hit hard. Bell takes it in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So coming to the plate, number 44. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score. And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. Dante Tipton earns his first. The game's future stars are on display as minor. Digging in, number 44, and he's been one of the league's big stories in April, having come out of the gates extremely hot at the plate. Lifted the other way out to left center. Finley is there, 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Digging in to try it again, number 44. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there, base hit. Heredia is on his way home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
That ball's inside and he shoots it back up the middle. There's so many hits up the middle. If your game plans to go up the middle, good things can happen.
Second baseman, Lincoln Pulliam.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
The batter.
So striding in, Eduardo Delgado. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 hits. Digging in and looking for more, number 44. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run.
Well, that blast serves notice that this kid is
trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 44. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Heredia rounds 3rd and is digging for the plate, and the route is officially underway. It is 7-0. At the plate, Lincoln Pulliam. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hale sprinting after it, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. In to score, the runner from second. And the run will score all the way from first. Make it 9-0. Ready for another shot now. Ken Milano. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
no doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings.
Digging in once again, number 44. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Rose is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Now in the box, Terrell Jarvis.
Catcher, Terrell Jarvis.
Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Reined in. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Stepping in, Charlie Culberson. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Number 44 is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. 11-5, the final tally in this one. Roger Santana gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop. Digging in, the switch hitter, number 44. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second.
That's what you call going to the plate with a game plan. 0-0 count, looking for a fastball. He took it right back up the middle. Great execution.
Striding in, Eduardo Delgado. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. Milano is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Now at the plate, Terrell Jarvis, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through for a hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Great recognition. He's looking for a ball up. The breaking ball hung, and he's
digging in for his second at bat. Tomas Padilla. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. On to first, and it won't be in time to end the inning as he just about did a somersault. Digging in, Sean Bell.
Shortstop, Sean
into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On now to the top of inning number 4. Tulsa's out in front here, 3-0. In now, Denny Kurecki.
Second baseman, Denny Kurecki.
Line to the right side, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. So coming to the plate, number 44. He'll hit from the right side of the batter's box against the left-handed pitcher. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double. The baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Culberson is there for it. 2 down. Into the box now, Herb Lynn comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Lynn.
0-1, here it comes. This is line to left, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Drillers lead it 3-0. Digging in, Damian Rose. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Damian Rose.
Weekly hit towards first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Into the box, number 44. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Line drive to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
And now the runner's trying for third, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. Ready with the 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Hey, there you go. Nice piece.
Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, 7th inning, you're thinking maybe one more at bat if his team rallies. So this was a big hit to keep that streak alive.
But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first. Standing in, Scott Akins. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Scott Akins.
Now the 0-2 pitch. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least.
Not nearly in time as he took that one on the pitcher.
Hey, get your pitch up there.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit to first. Padilla scoops it up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Striding into the box, number 44, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. Zach Curtis. Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. Tonight, the finale. At the plate, number 44. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. To first. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Another hit right there. Man, he is having a big series right here on the road. He's having some kind of impact on this series, the way he's collecting base hits.
Stepping up now, Lincoln Pulliam. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Padilla is over, and he tucks it away for the 2nd out. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. HR, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matt, this is one of those throwback lineups for me. I mean, you're talking about speed from top to bottom. They will bunt. They will hit and run. They'll play that small ball game.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So it's 1 run. So digging in now, Sean Bell, and he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Coming to the plate now, Andy Hale. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Hale.
Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. So striding forward now, number 44. He'll hit from the left side of the plate in this matchup. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Hey, let her fly, kid. Let her fly.
Lifted into center field. Copley is after it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. So stepping in, Ivan Macias.
Catcher.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pitch popped up.
You take it, you take it.
And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 44. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hit in the air out to center field. Copley on the move, and the inning is over. So they scratch across a run here on no hits, no errors, and a man left. Ready once again, number 44. Switch hitter batting left here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. Copley is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Striding in once again, number 44. There are 2 gone, and the possible go-ahead run at first. Hard hit ball to second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Now this is cut and thrown to first. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll... Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor for that.
A player receives a visit from his manager. Who apparently really likes this baseball quote. And also likes his players to respect the importance of defense.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Digging in the switch hitter, number 44. First shot for him here. 2 hits and 5 trips a night ago. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. And he will make it there with their first hit of the ball game, a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Coulter takes it in, and the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team, brought to you by Majestic. And these guys can really defend. All you got to do is look at the error column. They're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. They don't beat themselves very often. You're going to have to earn it to beat them.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Saul. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 44. Switch hitter batting left here. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to center field. Chacon is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Striding in once again, Robbie Chacon, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Chacon.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 44. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind, they have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Haniger is on his way home. The relay throw in to score as the runner from first. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely.
That will drive a pitching coach crazy. He has the hitter down 0-2 in the count, and instead of making him chase at something off the plate, he grooves one that's driven down the line for a run-scoring double. Have to make better pitches on an 0-2 count.
Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Digging in to try it again, number 44. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Ready for another shot now, Lincoln Pulliam.
Second baseman, Lincoln Pulliam.
Here's the 0-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Number 82 ranging into shallow right. The play is made, but they're going to challenge his arm. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play. 7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Jeremy Luther.
Ball game, 3 out.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the second. Stepping up to the plate, number 44. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. And here's a ball hit in the air. Chavez waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Travelers lead it 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 44. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 44.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he will make it there as he starts the 4th with a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Lincoln
Pickoff move to second, and a dive, but he's back in. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Ready for another chance, Eduardo Delgado. Thus far. Hit out towards second. And that is into right field, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. Now to the plate, Herb Lynn comes in at 0 for 1 in the ball game. In the air now out to left field. Lott shading to his right. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And that'll bring home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball game. So striding forward now, number 44. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Montañez is there. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. Throw won't get him.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Digging in once again, number 44. He'll hit from the left side of the plate in this matchup. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Come on, big guy, one time. Here we go.
And he pops it up back behind second base. Coulter ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball. Stepping up now, number 44. The early season numbers look very good as he is up over 400 here to begin the campaign. Line drive to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
At the plate, number 44. He hit a sac fly earlier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
The windup and the 0-1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Chacon, and that's the third out. Nothing across here this half of the inning. So digging in now, number 82. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman, number 82.
Hit to first, reined in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Standing in, Andres Rodriguez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Rodriguez.
Ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Coming to the plate now, number 44. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Hit hard back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Well, Matt, that's his 6th game. He's got a base hit in now. You got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging the bat pretty good.
Ready once again, Matt Baldwin. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Ramon Hernandez. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Ramon Hernandez.
A shot down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in and looking for more, number 44. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Number 44.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Ready now, Matt Baldwin. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And a rather easy first out. That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And now the runner from third scores to give them a very important insurance run.
Well, that base hit right there gives them.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Travelers secured their 10th victory. Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop. Digging in now, number 44. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. HR, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field here tonight. They came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through. It looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. Aquino will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. A hit and an error in the inning, but they failed to score. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Now at the plate, Maurice Coulter. He enters this one sitting right on the Mendoza line at an even 200. Smoke toward the hole. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, he fell behind 0-2. And this...
Now in the box, number 44 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
That's the 7th game he's hit in. Look out, 7 games. That's 1 week of feeling pretty good. Let's see how long he can make this last.
Lincoln Pulliam.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Hot shot to third. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Now at the plate, number 44. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So just the 1 hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes. At the plate, Dave Aquino.
Leading off for the Cardinals.
The 0-1.
Fielder.
Now a swing and a ball pulled softly out toward right. And that'll be a base hit. So right away, the possible tying run is aboard to start the bottom of the 7th. And he'll get in at second base as the tying run. Here's Kyle Saul. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolute.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning.
Hey, your pitch right here. Let's go.
Into the box now, number 44. Switch hitter batting left here. Hard liner to center field. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
That line drive base hit, now it brings the tying run to the plate. You know, Matt, they always talk about a bloop and a blast. Maybe it is a rope and some hope. We'll see how the 9th inning plays out.
Into the box now, Lincoln Pulliam. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away. The 0-1 delivery. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Lott will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1.
A minor leaguer is assigned temporarily to a new role. Always looking to fill needs, clubs will explore every way a prospect might be capable of contributing. This player with strong convictions finds out a team can have convictions too. A fast-developing young player has gotten the attention of the higher-ups in management. Prospects may not realize how closely they are being watched, and by other organizations as well as their own. A recently benched player receives a call from his representative. Who wants to see his advisee get back on the playing field. The player has reservations about being moved from his preferred role. The road to the show is not always a straight or predictable one. After a brief trial move, this prospect is being returned to his original role. It's welcome news. The evaluation of minor league prospects is not only the business of team scouts. Sports agents do their homework as well. From the ranks of hundreds of minor league prospects, the next generation of MLB superstars will eventually emerge. Determining which prospects will be those superstars is big business. And getting in on the ground floor is smart business. This prospect has become the object of a notable sports management company's attention. However impressive an agent's qualifications may be, the trading in of a longtime trusted mentor for a corporate wheeler-dealer can feel like a scary step. A minor league manager addresses his team about a special visitor.
It's time now for baseball from the great state of Texas. And standing in, number 44. He stands in for the first time in this one.
44.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll make it in there with a two-out double.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, he didn't square that one up, but you couldn't have thrown it any better. Off the end of the bat, and Dork's in for a hit. Oh, you got to love it.
Stepping into the box, Edgar Benitez.
Edgar
Runners on first and third, 2 away.
One time, right now.
And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize it. Digging in the switch hitter, Douglas McGill.
Second baseman, Douglas McGill.
Hit hard on the ground to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
You want to.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 44. He'll hit from the left side of the plate in this matchup.
44.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Well, you make in-game adjustments, right, Matt? I mean, they've had a hard time scoring. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch to get things going, so I see a little bit of a change. Maybe this is how they jumpstart their offense for the rest of the game.
And oh, that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Edgar Benitez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hit hard on the ground at first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And a relay home, and he is out on the tag. Striding in once again, Ken Kondo. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Ken Kondo.
On it's Taylor made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. Digging in to try it again, number 44. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Line towards center field, and he dives to make a spectacular catch.
He could have got that easy.
Ramon Padilla is going to be asked to try. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Kenneth Hardesty only completed 2 innings.
A Double-A manager has called one of his young players in for a quick word. The word is good. The promising player has been called up to Triple-A. News of a call-up, though positive, can also be shocking. Its impact taking time to sink in. Within 48 hours, this player will be in a new city and a new uniform amidst players with whom he is unfamiliar. A Triple-A manager welcomes a new arrival from Double-A. This prospect showed promise at the Double-A level. The organization is hopeful his progress will continue here. The 4th of July invokes a special feeling in a ballpark, and sometimes in a team spirit as well. A benevolent advisor gives a The caring mentor will not leave his post to just anyone. He's given careful thought to the question of whom his successor might.
now on your home for minor league baseball. MLB The Show has...
Batting third, first baseman,
Hey, double him up. Let's
Tyler
go.
White.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Bowden rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game. Now at the plate, number 44. He'll hit from the left side of the plate in this matchup.
44.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Well, you wonder why left-hand hitters have such pretty swings. When you hit the first pitch like that and you hit it to right field for a hit, man, it's a pretty thing.
Batting sixth.
Stepping into the box, Jared Rodriguez. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Striding in once again, number 44. Switch hitter batting left here. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 home. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 44. A hit in 2 tries so far.
44.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. He's around first, heading for 2. And a very quick start to the inning here. It's a first pitch double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Oh, and he goes down to get the curveball there and gets a lot of it. And he got more than enough of it, in fact. This one is gone. A home run.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was.
Ready for another chance. Ricky Hurd. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. The second for 1. Throw to first is going to be offline, so they just get the 1 on the play. Digging in and looking for more, number 44. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here.
Well, he didn't have to supply a whole lot of power with that one. He catches the fastball, and all he had to do is just really make a nice swing.
9-1 is the way this one ends. Tacoma with their 50th team win in this one. Frank Wiles earns win number 7 on the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game week. Digging in the switch hitter, number 44. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Hit on the ground to short. Shibuya takes it in. Throw goes to third. Ball's there, and he is out at third.
Leading off for the Grizzlies, second baseman.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. At the plate, Bruce Bowden. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Bruce Bowden.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Hey, see it.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 44. He'll hit from the right side of the batter's box against the left-handed pitcher. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And that one is out of here. A two-run shot that gives them the lead.
Boy, when this guy gets in the groove, he can hit him. And when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game. And if they can...
Digging in once again, Bruce Bowden. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and two gone here in the fifth. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So one run. Ready once again, Preston Tucker. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. The 0-2 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. Number 44 is there for it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Digging in to try it again, Colin Moran. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Ripped on the ground to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Ricky Pritchett enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder, and he'll be there to make the play. Nicely. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Lindsey Roman gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. The game's future stars are on display as minor league. Coming to the plate now, number 44. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Time for a look at the majestic defense.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 44 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Forward, rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. So coming to the plate, Jared Rodriguez.
Catcher, Jared Rodriguez.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go.
Here it comes, 0-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. Moran is there. The tag gets one. Throw to first, not in time, so they'll settle for one out. Ready for another shot now. Number 44. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Hey, let her rip. One time.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. In now, Colin Moran. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Moran.
Ready on 1 and 2. Grounded to the right. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. Standing in, number 44. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Tyler White will bat next. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. 7-1, the final score in tonight's. Ariel Miranda earns win number 7 on the season. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Digging in, number 44. He's coming off a big ball game last night in which he accounted for 5 runs batted in. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Stepping in, Juan Centeno. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. That's popped up out towards short right field. Flores onto the grass. 1 out. Ready now, Ricky Hurd. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Ricky Hurd.
Hit softly on the ground to first. Right to him. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Stepping up to the plate, number 44. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line towards center field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now. So striding in, number 44. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Come on.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. Coming to the plate now, Jared Rodriguez. Couple of walks for him thus far.
Jared Rodriguez.
Ready with the 3-0. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. Into the box now, Sean O'Malley. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Working for the punch out and the offering. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Corona.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Ready with the 0-2. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't cap it. Stepping up now, number 44. He'll hit from the left side of the plate in this matchup. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
One time. Let it fly, buddy.
Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in now, Preston Tucker. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Preston Tucker.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Christian Bergman earns his 8th victory of the season.
A first conversation with a new representative can be exhilarating to a young player. A savvy agent will engender confidence in his client, confidence that he has a world of possibilities at his fingertips. But the measure of a good agent is how well he can turn these possibilities into actualities. A minor league manager puts his team on notice that the team brass. A disappointing notice is given. A AAA locker room acknowledges a major leaguer who has been sent down for a tune-up. An agent checks in with a client currently in the minors. With the team's chances hanging by a thread, this skipper calls for a last stand. The season is over. A manager shares a few words with his team before they all disperse for the offseason. Though each player hopes not to be around here by the end of it, this AAA manager nevertheless rallies his team for the beginning of a new season campaign. An agent checks in with a client currently in the minors. This AAA prospect who had been generating some buzz has gone cold of late. Once a player catches the public's eye, little he does, good or bad, will go unnoticed. This AAA player has been generating a lot of buzz with his stellar play of late. Excellence commands attention. If he keeps it up, visits from reporters will become commonplace, and an invitation to the big stage, inevitable. Major league organizations keep a close eye on the developing players. team hovering around 500 is encouraged to assert themselves in the season's back half. A minor league team gets an important heads up from their manager. A young team gets some extra coaching up from their skipper before the first game of a very big series. Locked in a tight divisional race coming down the stretch, a manager looks to teach his young players about how to finish. With the season's outcome coming down to a final series, a manager chooses his words carefully. A 2-0 series lead gives this manager an opportunity to share some insights on closeout opportunities. Needing 3 straight wins to remain alive in a postseason series, this manager tries to focus his team on today's task. This manager reaches to put in perspective a bitter end to a nevertheless very successful season. Though each player hopes not to be around here by the end of it, this AAA manager nevertheless rallies his team for the beginning of a new season campaign. An agent checks in with a client currently in the minors. At the halfway point, a manager rouses his team to build on the successes of their first half. A minor league team is alerted that some important visitors may be... A manager challenges his team. This series could potentially shift the balance in their division. Locked in a tight divisional race coming down the stretch, a manager looks to teach his young players about how to finish. A young team gets some extra coaching up from their skipper before the first game of a very big series. Being in a hole in a minor league playoff series means an opportunity to teach young men about facing adversity. A proud skipper addresses a room of young competitors one win away from competing for a league championship. Needing 3 straight wins to remain alive in a postseason series, this manager tries to focus his team on today's task. With one game about to decide a league championship, an experienced manager shares a moment of levity with the young team he has come to cherish.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Digging in the switch hitter, number 44. Switch hitter batting left here. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
Hard hit ball to short. He's got it. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So no runs, no hits. Riding in once again, number 44. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jared Rodriguez.
Jared Rodriguez.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. And that'll bring up Ben Gamel. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Ben Gamel.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one. Digging in and looking for more, number 44. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Number 19, Kenny
Digging in
Vargas.
once again, Kenny Vargas. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Ready for another chance? Jared Rodriguez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Wilson has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 44. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's in there for a base hit. His 3rd hit of the game. And he's safe.
Hey, that's a base hit right there. Now, they got 2 runners on. This may be their best opportunity to get on the board. They've been shut out the whole game.
Ready once again, Kenny Vargas. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And the run is in to score from third. Ready for another shot now. Jared Rodriguez. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Rodriguez.
Hit sharply on the ground. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So 1 run. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Hey, look at the numbers. This is what you want.
A recently snake-bitten hitter gets a pickup from his coach. Streaks of bad luck are a fact of life in baseball that must be endured. AAA baseball is baseball played at a very high level, and a championship at that level is a worthy accomplishment. A proud manager addresses his team. Though each player hopes not to be around here by the end of it, this AAA manager nevertheless rallies his team for the beginning of a new season campaign. An agent checks in with a client currently in the minors. Major league organizations keep a close eye on the developing players they hope. A disappointing notice is given. A AAA locker room acknowledges a major leaguer who has been sent down for a tune-up. This divisional leader is entering a series versus their closest competition. A minor league team gets an important heads-up from their manager. A minor league playoff push is an opportunity for developing players to learn what it takes to maintain a tenuous divisional lead as a season winds down. A young team gets some extra coaching up from their skipper before the first game of a very big series. Being in a hole in a minor league playoff series means an opportunity to teach young men about facing adversity. Having dropped a playoff series, this spirited team has to call it quits sooner than they'd like. The manager wraps it up. Though each player hopes not to be around here by the end of it, this AAA manager nevertheless rallies his team for the beginning of a new season campaign. An agent checks in with a client currently in the minors. A disappointing notice is given. A AAA locker room acknowledges a major leaguer who has been sent down for a tune-up. Young players are the future, and teams do everything they can. A minor league manager puts his team on notice that the team brass With his team's season on the brink, a tough manager confronts his young players sharply. With the team's chances hanging by a thread, this skipper calls for a last stand. A young team gets some extra coaching up from their skipper before the first game of a very big series. With the team's chances hanging by a thread, this skipper calls for a last stand. The season is over. A manager shares a few words with his team before they all disperse for the offseason. A Double-A manager addresses his team before their season opener. For many of these young men, it is their first game as a professional. An agent checks in with a client currently in the minors. A minor league manager addresses his team about a special visitor. An unexpected turn. A minor leaguer is welcomed after being brought into a new organization as part of a trade package. His name may not have made headlines in this deal, but if he's a hit in the long run, it could be a real feather in the GM's hat. In this game, change can come swiftly and unannounced. The player is embracing the change that the sudden trade has imposed on him. Players don't always take it so well. A team hovering around 500 is encouraged to assert themselves in the season's back half. Entering a series against the current division leader, this skipper incites his team to gear it up. Facing the divisional frontrunner, this underperforming team receives an appeal to change their fortunes. Within striking distance late in the season, these youngsters are challenged to show their mettle. With the team's chances hanging by a thread, this skipper calls for a last stand. With the season's outcome coming down to a final series, a manager chooses his words carefully. Playoff situations in the minors are invaluable opportunities to teach young players and to learn about them. Having split the first two in an extended series, the emphasis is on grabbing the upper hand in Game 3. Having dropped a playoff series, this spirited team has to call it quits sooner than they'd like. The manager wraps it up. Though they may have different styles of doing so, most MLB managers will have words to christen a new season before a team takes the field for their first game.
Coming to the plate now, Jamie
leading off for
Pulido.
Cleveland, right fielder.
Into the
Jamie
windup. Here comes the
Pulido.
0-1. High pop up. Number 44 is there for it. He's got it one away. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit out towards second. Asuaje gloves it on to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in to try it again. Number 44. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
The 0-1 pitch. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Ready for another chance. Number 44. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Hard ground ball to third. Levy takes it in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Jose Martinez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game. 5-2 the final today. Luis Borbon claims the win out of the pen, his first. MLB The Show's coverage of Wednesday night baseball finds us at Target Field. So digging in now, Juan Navarro.
First baseman, Juan Navarro.
Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Number 44 backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
All right, time for the Majestic.
Digging in, the switch hitter, number 44. He'll hit from the left side of the plate in this matchup. Swing and a line drive. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Buxton going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Standridge rounds the corner and is headed home. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. It's a 3-0 game. Digging in now. Pat Valaika. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Ball 4. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Striding into the box, Jamie Valido. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners
trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 44, switch hitter, batting left here. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, your pitch right now.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Asuaje is right there. No problem here. 1 away. Striding in once again, number 44. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Boy, it's really fun for me watching this vet out there battling in this tough spot. We've seen him in jams like this many times before, so he has plenty of experience to be able to get out of these kind of jams. And he's thinking more about that than the task at hand, which is getting this hitter out. Well, he had big ass.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! It's a grand slam, and good for him. Number 44 has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then
digging in and looking for more. Number 44. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Hey, stick to your plan up there, kid. Get your pitch and drive it.
0-1 count and the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Hit on the ground out to short. There's one. On to first, and they get the double play. Ready once again, Jamie Valido.
Right fielder, Jamie.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a line drive, but a foul. Ready for another shot now. Number 44, 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far. Having quite the game. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike one.
0-1's the count. Here you go. See it up. Let it fly.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. And he got him. (15-4) the final in this one. The Minnesota Twins collect a win with 24 hits. Patrick Corbin earns his first win of the season. Danny Salazar struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Luis Bourbon takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. Outdoor baseball now from the Warehouse District and Target Field here in. So here's Francisco Lindor now, the reigning batting champion in the American League.
Lindor.
And this is on the ground to first. And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. Throw to first, not in time, so they'll settle for 1 out. Digging in, Jet Bandy comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. On the ground up the middle. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is. So striding forward now, number 44. He went deep last night twice. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Buxton racing back at the track. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And the throw in gets away from him. Ready now, number 44 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Martinez. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready to deliver the 1-2 down the first baseline. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Standing in, Juan Navarro.
First baseman, Juan Navarro.
Now the 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. The throw into second, and he is in there.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was
In now, number 44. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Baseman, number 44.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And he will run this one.
Hey, big moment.
Digging in, number 44. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Buxton going back on it. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He hit 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long.
Friday night baseball from the Twin Cities. Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. Digging in the switch hitter, number 44. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Yanked on the ground down the line. This is foul for the first strike. The 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Now here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Margot ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Russell Lee. 0 for 1 here in the early going. This is on the ground over to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Well, Matt, this inning just got interesting. It's got a chance to be pretty big. You start the inning with a double, and now you get the single, and you're sitting first and third, and here they come.
Striding in once again, Pat Valaika. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a snap throw to first. Don't want to forget about him. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in for his second at bat, Bryce Harper. He drew a walk his first time up. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Chris Bryant. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. This one's down to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on. Stepping into the box, number 44. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Number 44. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
44.
And that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit.
Well, they're starting to run out of time late in the game. That's a big leadoff hit. I know they're down 1, but that starts the rally. Let's see how they manufacture the rest of this inning.
Russell Lee.
0-1. Here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. Pyle is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another chance. Pat Valaika. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out 1. Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there.
Hey, your pitch, get some wood on it.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Here's Bryce Harper now. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Bryce.
Has a look, now the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Wow, 2 out Lightning. Here they come. This team never stops. Now they got the tying run at second and the go-ahead run at first base, and all this with 2 outs. Can they come up with another big hit with 2? Let's see right here.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Grounded to short. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Elton Dutton. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Hey, he was one of a few guys.
Afternoon baseball now on the show from Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. Into the box, number 44. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a line drive. But this will be foul. These Royals, Harold Reynolds, entering play here this afternoon. Been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
I like them.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 4th home run here in the early going, and the Twins are back within a run. It's now a 3-2 ball game.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder.
Striding in, Adeiny Hechavarria. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Adeiny Hechavarria.
Weekly hit towards first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Hit softly on the ground to first. Gonna be a tough play. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 44. He'll hit from the left side of the plate in this matchup. That's lifted the other way out to left. Villanueva is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Omar Narvaez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Grounded up the first baseline. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. Number 44 will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, number 44. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
He just ambushed him right here. First pitch fastball, he was looking for it, and boom, base hit.
Digging in once again, Russell Lee. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. 7-4 the final finish today. Matt Strahm claims the win out of the pen, his first. Howard. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen. Digging in the switch hitter, number 44. He went 2 for 4 to close out Sunday's series finale. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Harold, these White Sox, as they enter play today, it's fair to say they're still finding their way. 3-3 here to start the young season.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. Hanks is on his way home, and a relay home, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate, and he is out at third. So credit him with a double. So stepping in, number 44, batting from the right side with the southpaw on the mound. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
Another first pitch hit. Man, they're going up there aggressive, looking for that first pitch fastball. He's struggling right now, and they are feasting.
Ready for another chance? Russell Lee, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hit back up the middle, reined in. One there, on to Goldschmidt, a double play. Inning over. Digging in and looking for more, number 44. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue in this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
To right field and way out of here. Look at this thing go. Out of here and by a long ways. A monstrous 3-run home run. So it's a 3-run. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 44. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Now the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Looked like he was sitting on the hard stuff right there. Stayed right on it. Stayed with it. Hard line drive.
Now batting.
Great game play.
Center fielder Russell Lee.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again. Pat Valaika. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Digging in once again, Bryce Harper. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Harper.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to. 8-4, the final this afternoon. Patrick Corbin earns the win, his 2nd. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This time for baseball now on a Wednesday night in the windy city of Chicago. At the plate, number 44, hoping to stay hot as he came through with a 4-hit contest yesterday afternoon. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm going to give him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
Here's the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. A runner on first with 2 away.
Nobody better. Stay hot. Nobody better right there.
And another foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Unfortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Here's another 0-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Wow, talk about a guy.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 44. He'll hit from the right side of the batter's box against the left-handed pitcher. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Wow, that was a big swing. He's trying to hit another 2-run homer. He's got a man on. He took the big hat. May as well start off the game with a 2-run homer earlier.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul for strike 2.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up there.
0-2. Here it comes. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was
Number 44 will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Ready once again, number 44. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
You're already down a couple of runs already. You got second and third. This is a critical situation. It's absolutely imperative that they get the out right here. You can't allow any more runs if you want to win this game.
And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 9-5 ball game. Ready for another shot now, Russell Lee, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Man, that's a nice at bat. Found himself down 0-2, and he just continues to fight. Fought off pitches, gets a 2-2 count, and gets a base hit.
The batter, shortstop.
Coming to the plate now, Pat Valaika, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in. This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. The Minnesota Twins earn the win, although in sloppy fashion with 4 errors in the field. Phil Royer earns his first win of the season. Tom Bell records the save. Afternoon baseball on the south side of Chicago and guaranteed.
One down.
Striding in once again, Rod Lewandowski. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they. And he is in there.
Well, that's one of those unusual plays right there. Great hustle.
So coming to the plate, number 44. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And this is by Goldschmidt down the line. A fair ball.
That's the 7th game he's hit in. Look out. 7 games. That's 1 week of feeling pretty good. Let's see how long he can make this last.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Left side. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to Goldschmidt. A double play. Digging in for his second at bat. Number 44. Switch hitter batting left here. This ball will be chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. Drilled to first. fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Striding into the box, number 44. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And boy, well hit, but out of play into the stands in deep right.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Line to the right side. Santana is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Absolutely jump all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it.
Stepping up to the plate, Matt Davidson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hit hard toward the right side, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. Stepping in, number 44. He'll hit from the left side of the plate in this matchup. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line towards center field. Grant will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. And he'll make it up safely. And the Sacramentoons closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. Tyler Danish earns. Friday night baseball from the K. Kaufman digging in, the switch hitter, number 44. A real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs. Hit hard on the ground to second. Shoemaker fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Joel Valdez.
Joel Valdez.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. And this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into scoring position at second base. So striding forward now, number 44 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
8-game streak. He's swinging the bat really well.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pat Valaika. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Swing and a liner. And a fair ball as this one gets to the wall. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. Digging in to try it again. Number 44. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Number 44.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Man, it's been like BP for these guys all game long. Getting production from just about everyone in the lineup. That's the 7th run they've played it in this inning alone. There's not much more else to say.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. But he'll recover to get the force at second. A fantastic play. Digging in and looking for more, Abraham Almonte. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Swing and a liner. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Well, he's off to a fast start in this series. 3 hits already in this game, and he's still got a couple games left in the series.
Striding in once again, Greg Kyle, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Slowly hit to first. Get 2. While the throw pulls him off the bag.
Well, that's one of those unusual plays.
Ready once again, number 44. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. The 0-1. Lined into center field. That's a base hit.
Matt, that's his 3rd hit of the night, his 3rd single. I'm sure he'd like to have a double or something mixed in, but for now, he'll take the 3 for 4.
Ready for another shot now. Pat Valaika. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Digging in once again, Joel Valdez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. On the ground up the middle. Mondesi brings it in. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like. Now at the plate, number 44. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
13-10, more like a halftime score in a football game. That's the way this one ends. Kansas City get the win after banging out 6. Afternoon baseball now on a fine Sunday from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Minnesota Twins. Standing in, number 44. RBI opportunity for him here, and he's the guy you want at the plate. He currently leads the American League in runs driven in. On to first, and the Twins are turned away here as the side is retired. Here's Echeverria now, and he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit back up the middle to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 44. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Alonso. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move. Ready for another chance? Alexis Alonso. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Alonso
shoots this one over to first. Reined in. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping into the box, number 44. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the...
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Villanueva going back, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, 7th inning, you're thinking maybe one more at bat if his team rallies. So this was a big hit to keep that streak alive.
Heading out towards shallow right. Pyle moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And one opportunity will go by the wayside there as he'll hold tight at third with one away now. Into the box, Raul Mondesi, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Shoemaker has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Swing and a line drive. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Another payoff pitch. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. Coming to the plate now, Chris Bryant. He comes into this at bat 0 for 2 with the hit by pitch. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3. Stepping up now, number 44. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching. Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning. 3-0 the final score in this one today. Mike Banks earns the win, his second. So that just...
This young team is introduced to one of baseball's lowest feelings, ending a series with nothing to show in the win column.
First opened back in 2010. There's a shot of Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. Digging in the switch hitter, number 44. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch. Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Hawk is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. So with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the American League. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 44 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Some of our Nick Castellanos now. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Nick Castellanos.
Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. He's right there. The second for one. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
Ready for another shot now. Number 44. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Well, this ball's hit off the wall. He hit it awfully hard. Now, I thought it was a good move to stop because a lot of times you go, oh, he's dogging it. Looked like he was going pretty good, but I think they were going to throw him out. Good read to get back to first.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. On to first, a double play. 4-2 the final score tonight. Lou Machado claims the win out of the pen, his first. John Kincaid. Outdoor baseball now from the Warehouse District and Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. Today the third and final game in this 3-game series. That'll bring up Tony Walters. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and the inning will continue. Stepping in, number 44. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. A shot down the first baseline. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Well, you make in-game adjustments, right, Matt? I mean, they've had a hard time scoring. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch to get things going, so I see a little bit of a change. Maybe this is how they jumpstart their offense for the rest of the game.
Ready for another chance? Pat Valaika, a base hit in his first trip.
The shortstop, Pat Valaika.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here we go.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Digging in to try it again. Raul Mondesi, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bryce Harper. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. Ground ball left side. He's got it. He'll send it on to Castro at second, and the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Charles Rosales.
Designated hitter, Charles Rosales.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, number 44. Switch hitter batting left here. Here's a swing, and oh, man. Way out of here. Digging in and looking for more, number 44. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Here's the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first two swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Bo Hanks will be called upon. A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Lou Machado. MLB The Show's coverage of Wednesday Night Baseball brings us to Comerica. At the plate, number 44. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. Herald, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Ready for another chance? Number 44. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ripped down the first base line. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He is out. Striding in once again, number 44. He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Digging in to try it again, number 44. Switch hitter batting left here. This is hit well out toward deep left field. Montano looks up onto the bullpen roof and gone.
Well, he clearly did not miss that.
Digging in and looking for more, number 44. He'll hit from the right side of the batter's box against the left-handed pitcher. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Let's go right here.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Montano ranging back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Ready for another shot now. David Spanos. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game. 11-2 is the way this ball game ends. The Twins slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Patrick Corbin notches his 3rd win of the year. Just over the river from Windsor, Ontario. We're in downtown. Digging in, number 44. And he'll start out there half of the 3rd. Top of the order to follow. High in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 44. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Hit hard to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Chris Bryant will pinch hit here, and the score finishes 4-1 today. Detroit pick up win number 20 on the year. Ryan.
An agent calls to check in with one of his clients. A player is approached about getting some extra work in. In baseball, as in anything, repetition is the key to... Facing the divisional frontrunner, this underperforming team receives an appeal to change their fortunes. A skipper appeals to his players to demonstrate some character in how they finish a rough season. Fortunately, all that remains of this team's disappointing season is for somebody to wrap it up and send it on its way. An early winter check-in. This representative wants his client well informed on important matters. The agent moves on from that topic.